Well, this decision got a lot of attention when it happened. I figured let's make, again, now that we're about a week removed from this, a little bit over a week at this point, emotions aren't quite running as hot. Let's make a video and talk about the decision to punt here instead of going for it. So what do the analytics say? So the analytics are actually strongly in favor of going for it. In fact, they have it as a 4.6% win percentage higher to go for it if you in this spot for the Eagles than if you punt. And one thing I say, and I said this right after the game, is if Andy Reid decides to punt here, I'm not saying anything because he's just, he's a more conservative play caller in terms of fourth down decision making. Definitely not conservative in X's and O's, but still, that's kind of the way he is. I don't expect him to be making these analytically inclined decisions. But for Nick Sirianni, he is someone who's kind of known for going for in these spots. And, you even think about when Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. Part of it was when Tom Brady came roaring back and the Patriots took the lead. They faced the 4th and 1. They went for it, got it, ended up scoring a touchdown, and ended up winning that football game. The logic behind it also makes some sense, right? I mean, your percentage chance of succeeding here is over 50%. You're talking 56%, and this is just a given. This is just what the average team does on 4th down and 3. The Eagles are no average team at 4th downs. They're above average, especially 4th down and shorts here, like a 4th down and 3 is. So you have to feel like their odds are probably higher than the 56%. And while it definitely hurts them if they fail here, their win percentage, if they succeed, is actually over 50% because you maintain possession. Possession is so much more important than field position in this situation, especially when Mahomes is playing so well that, you put the ball on the 1 yard line, he still might be going 99 yards for a touchdown at this point. Of course, it didn't help that what actually ended up happening, the results ended up being even worse than the analytics say because Kadarius Toney would have an incredible return. There was a bad punt as well involved that allowed Toney to be able to have this return where, turns out it would have been better to just spike the ball into the ground and let them take over from where you were at than give them, a punt because they got it to the 5 yard line. But you had no idea of knowing that that would be the case when it happens. So it's not fair to hold that against them necessarily. It's not fair to hold that against the decision, I think it's fair to say. So was this a mistake? Yeah, it was a mistake. Not something they should have done.